Well, I would rather be with a corporation. I would rather be with a company because it brings me security.
Mm.
And I thought that way as well. For many years, I worked for a 150-year-old company in Canada called Abitibi Price. And I got tired of corporate managers coming to me in December and saying, I think there's a recession coming next year. You need to get rid of people. We need to save money.
Mm.
And as an entrepreneur running my own business in different countries, we never think about sitting there and saving money. We think about the opportunities of growing.
100%.
And when I talk about that with people around the world, I love it when the light bulb goes on and they realize and say, I don't have to worry about other people making decisions for me. I can make my own decisions.
Yeah.
And they get all excited. And when I see that excitement, I get excited again.
Yeah.
I've been doing this for the better part of 29 years, and I have not stopped seeing that excitement from different people as they realize that they're no longer tethered to a company making decisions or bad decisions.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
When I was
Absolutely.
a young man in 1989 or younger, I was never a young man, I don't think. Every time I look into a camera, a mirror, I see this old guy looking back at me. But at one time, I was a younger guy. And I was driving in the UK, and on the radio was a report that the factory, the Vauxhall factory in Luton, was going to reduce and perhaps shut down.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember I was coming on the carriageway and coming down a hill, and I could see the factory off to my right. And it really has stayed with me. That image has stayed with me for a long time.
Mm.
All of those people had no decision on whether they could work or not work. The decision was made by people who built cars that didn't sell.
Yeah.
That's the bottom line. It was a perfectly good brand. It was a perfectly good car. It didn't sell. It lost the war of marketing and selling cars.
Mm.
And what I tell people is that image stuck with me so much and made an impression from 1989 that one of the things that I do is I regale against that situation where other people tell us what to do.
Yeah.
What I love is this opportunity of estate agents being individually owned and operated with their own business and can come and go as they please. They can work on a Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday. They can work at 7 o'clock in the morning. They can work at 10 o'clock at night. They can take their children to daycare and go to work after that.
Yeah.
They can go out for dinner with their partner. They can sleep in one morning and not go to work if they don't want to. There's nobody to tell them how to dress, how to look, or what to do.
Yeah.
But the thing that I love the most is around the world when we share information. And I see my colleagues in the UK sitting with somebody from France or Portugal or Spain or Turkey or Mexico or Canada, the United States. And the business isn't done in the classroom. The business is done in the hallway or having a pint at night, talking about things. And you can never command people to do something. What they do on their own is they want to share information.
Yeah.
And then I have someone who says to me, I'm trying something about marketing in this economic environment. And I got that idea from somebody in Ecuador. I got that idea from somebody in Uruguay, or vice versa. When I talk to somebody in Argentina and they say to me, at the last meeting, I met somebody from London and they were giving me an idea about how they do things in London. And I'm just going to try that here.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I think that system of sharing, masterminding, of being independently owned and operated, that system is going to work and nothing can stop it.
100%.
Not one idea that somebody can change. It's a plethora of ideas that will all keep changing. The thing that I like about Keller Williams is that we will not stop changing. The company that we had 39 years ago is substantially different than the company that we have today. When you walk down a hallway at Family Reunion or Mega Camp, our two large meetings and conventions. And by the way, congratulations on your Mega Camp last week.
Thank
you.
One
of the best, most efficiently run Mega Camps. This year, we're running 7 around the world, and it started in Austin, Texas, and now has expanded. And the UK, I think, really outdid everyone with your Mega Camp last week. We saw online all the wonderful exchange of information, and really to your organizers and to yourself and to your leadership team, I congratulate you. This was really well done.
Thank you so much.
But the point of it wasn't a show that you put on for other people. It was an idea of people who could come together and exchange ideas.
Yeah, that's exactly
And when
it.
that starts morphing, there's nothing to stop this.
That's right. And I've always said that I've never been involved in a business before where everyone wants you to win. And that's the feeling when you walk through the door, no matter what country you're in, everybody wants you to win and everybody shares. And it's just absolutely fantastic. I think what a lot of people won't necessarily know or understand is our MVVBP, which is obviously our mission, vision, values, belief system, and perspectives. And for me, when I read through those, it's like they were almost solely written for you or by you, to be honest with you, Bill, because it seems to fit perfectly with who you are. Was there like a pivotal moment in your life where those same values were instilled in you?
Gary Keller has a very famous phrase about companies, people, lives. Culture matters, he says.
Yeah.
And then he follows that up very quickly with people matter.